Win your share of 4 million rand in dreams. Dial star 120 star 762 hash to enter. Make the things that really matter happen.
This is Presenter Search on 3, proudly brought to you by Nedbank. Last week, our top 11 contestants had a makeover transformation. Xhosa-speaking Kaylee van der Kolk stepped out of the spotlight. And tonight, the remaining 10 are actor Christopher Jafta, radio presenter Danilo Akisto, sports enthusiast Jade Hubner, basketballer Kanya Siengo, model Leon Nivot, motivational speaker Mishka Patel, MC Nambita Ben Mazri, performer Sanda Shandu, Miss SA 2014 Zipozake Zogufa, and radio presenter Zoe Brown. The pressure is on with Judge Phat Joe watching from the wings.
This hotel is incredible, and I've never stayed at a place like this. This is luxury.
I can't believe we're at a 5-star hotel in the first place.
We're such a cool group of friends, all of us together. So I think arriving in a place outside of the city, leaving all the work behind, coming here, it's got such a cool energy about it. I think we're all quite excited.
Hello, contestants. I trust you're impressed with your luxurious accommodation?
Yes.
This is just a small taste of what you might get to experience as presenters all around the globe and locally.
It's almost like everything's too perfect. You're kind of waiting for the presenters to drop a bomb on you.
Your challenge this week is all about the journey. Each one of you will be experiencing new places and trying new things and taking the audience on that adventure with you. So I'm sure you're asking, what will you be doing? Contestants, each one of you will get the opportunity to present your own travel insert. Your job today is to make the topic your own, because that's what we do as presenters. And then make sure that you give it your own spin and make it fabulous.
Contestants, welcome Chelsea with the envelopes, and she will hand them to you one by one. Each one has your name on it and some really exciting stuff in there. So go ahead, Chelsea.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Chelsea.
I'm hoping for something adventurous. I'm hoping for something that I've never tried before.
Fingers crossed that it's something active in this envelope. Maybe something in the water. I love doing water sports.
I'm hoping it's something adventurous, something outdoorsy. It's something I'm really going to enjoy.
Right, you all got one?
Yes.
Well, let's open them up, see what you got.
I got the best one. Definitely. Monkeys. Hello, baby monkeys.
Apple harvesting. I know nothing about apples.
I feel pretty lucky getting the spa treatment.
Okay, you're clearly all very excited about what you pulled out of the hat or out of the envelope, so to speak. So you've got plenty of time to familiarize with your topic, do lots of research. That's very important. This is your moment to shine. Enjoy it.
I always think of giving my best and let the best man win. Simple.
So I'm in bed, comfortable in my little gown, doing my research about Monkey Town. Absolutely the best way to do it, on my brand new Samsung phone, of course.
I got an opportunity to check out some stuff online about fat biking. Got to check out the images. The phone actually showed me clear images of what I can expect exactly when I get to do the activity. So I'm quite excited already.
Even while at the gym, I'm busy checking out YouTube videos for sandboarding. I'm checking the net. I'm checking Wikipedia and just getting as much research as I can.
I have an idea around sustainable harvesting. It brought me back to my grade 5 project that I did way back. So first thing I did, saw the website, didn't get much information, so I took it upon myself to give them a call.
Next up, Danilo tries his hand at picking pink ladies, Jade makes a grand entrance, and Sanda scores on the greens. This is Presenter Search on 3. We're in the Overberg region where Danilo Akisto gets a taste of apple picking.
Welcome to the Fruitways Farm in the Grabo Valley. Today we're exploring the world of apples. Now, did you know that apples were actually from the rose family? Well, here to shed some more light on these juicy fruits, Stephen, who's one of the directors of Fruitways. Stephen, first of all, welcome.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for coming to visit us. We're in the middle of harvest. So why don't we take a walk to the orchards? It's quite a way, and let's get picking.
I rate we rather go for a drive. How about it?
Let's do it.
Driving the G500 is an absolute experience. This car is legendary, and every time I get in, I have to remind myself that I'm actually here to shoot an insert, not yet to be in the car.
Danilo navigates his way to the Eikenhof Farm orchards in Elgin, where the belief is that good soil produces good food.
So, Stephen, it's very clear that this is where all the magic happens. Everyone's picking in the background. I'm looking forward to getting my hands dirty. But Fruitways is incredible. You guys have got a really cool model in terms of sustainable farming. Stephen, this is clearly where all the action happens. I see your orchardists are busy at the background there. We're going to get to picking first. But I know Fruitways... Stephen, it seems like this is where all the action. But tell us a bit more, Sustainability and farming for the future are very important to bear in mind as a farmer.
My background is in live television, so I'm so used to doing things and not having to do a take after a take after a take again if you don't get that perfect one. So doing reversals was quite difficult for me because it was like, what did I actually say? What was the energy? Having to recreate that is hard.
Sustainability and farming for the future are very important initiatives. This is something you guys hold close to your heart, right?
Well, Dan, one of the important things is soil health. It's the cornerstone of sustainable farming. And you'll see the orchard floor over here, and it looks
messy,
quite dirty. Huh? Yeah. But since 2008, we've instituted what we call the dirty bunkie approach. And what it basically is organic material is one of the main ingredients of increasing carbon content. And a higher carbon content is an indication of soil health. So there's two ways you can do that. You can bring in organic material from the outside, or you can grow it in the orchard itself. To me, this is more sustainable.
Absolutely.
My biggest struggle on set at the moment is probably trying to calm myself and not feel like I'm competing with everyone else who's doing adventure activities, and I have to make something exciting from apples.
And what is that sticky stuff that you guys got wrapped around your tree at the base there?
Dan, this is just a plastic band that we've wrapped around the tree, and we've placed some sticky glue on this band. The band's obviously to protect the tree from the glue. What it does is there are insects that overwinter, on the ground, and they look for food during summertime, and they start crawling up the tree, and this is simply a barrier to protect them from getting into the tree.
Awesome.
So there's no need for spraying any pesticide because they just can't get into the tree.
And it's so simple. It's so simple.
It's so simple and effective.
I keep seeing Woolworths promoting farming for the future, and it was so cool to actually meet the suppliers and the farmers themselves who are doing that good work on the ground. It just validated all the stuff that they keep talking about.
Is there an art here to picking apples?
Yeah, there's definitely art to picking apples. Most people tend to pluck it off the tree. What you need to do is gently twist it and make sure that the calyx comes with it.
All I could do was laugh when I found out there was a technique for picking apples. I've always wondered how they keep the stem in the apple. Now I know.
So, Stephen, what apples are we picking here?
We're currently picking Pink Lady. Pink Lady is an apple from Western Australia. We started planting this in 1996. Called Pink Lady because of its beautiful pink hue.
So how do these apples get this color?
It happens when the temperature starts changing. We're starting to get these cooler nights with the warmer day temperatures. And that difference in temperature tends to bring on this beautiful blush.
What's really going well at the moment is Stephen. I think he's such a cool guy to interview. He knows his stuff. He's fun. He's friendly. Him and I have a great chemistry. It's just working.
I don't think I can fit any more apples in my bag. So what happens next?
Well, Dan, now it's time to go and tip these apples into the bin that goes to our pack shed.
Okay. Okay, so what happens now?
Gentle tip, place it down on the bin, and gently tip the apples out without bruising.
So how many of these do your orchardists have to fill a day?
They'll pick approximately 250 of these bags a day, which is equivalent to about 3 bins a day per man.
Eating food that is sustainably farmed and in season is the way to go.
Well, that's it from me here at Fruitways. It's time for us now to go and check in on Jade as she heads out onto the water for some wakeboarding. See you later.
Just over the mountain at the Blue Rock Cable Water Ski Resort in Somerset West is GI Jade Hubner.
For those who don't know me, I'm quite the adrenaline junkie. Yeah, I get scared, but isn't that the fun of it? I've skydived, I've J-boarded, but when I'm at Blue Rock, I wakeboard. But there's only one way to get down to the water. Wish me luck. Hey, hi, I'm Jade.
Hi, I'm
Nice
Manuel.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm petrified to be in a bikini on national TV. I don't think you ever get used to it. Plus, the camera puts on extra weight. So, but I think you just have to block it out and just go with it. The crew is amazing. They're all happy. They're all positive. So I'm feeding off their energy, and I definitely think it's helping me a lot.
To my fellow contestants, I love you guys, but I challenge you to make a better entrance than this. Woo!
My first link, I think it's going according to plan. Considering that I'm still new, I'm feeling pretty good at this stage. The view on this 50 slide is breathtaking, and the speed was very comfortable, so I even had time to soak up the view. It was amazing. The directors told me to do another link, a shorter one, and link it to the Foofy sliding, which is exactly what I wanted to do and was too scared to do it. So now I've got the chance.
Foofy sliding was incredible. Now it's off to some wakeboarding.
It's 1,000 times better. I can just feel it. It's more fun and it just feels right. I've got Foofy sliding, I've got wakeboarding. What can go wrong? This is the coolest challenge ever.
Good on you. Good. For those who don't know what cable skiing is, what is it? How would you describe it?
Well, it's very simple. Cable skiing, you get pulled around by an aerial cable, 800 meters long, at 30 kilometers per hour.
Well, I'm a really big fan of the place, but what else is there to do at Blue Rock?
There's a lot of other things. There's paintball, rock jumping points, beach volleyball, children's playing ground, diving spots, restaurant with beautiful conference rooms.
You know what? Jade is incredible. She's an incredible spirit. She's a people's person. She's very enthusiastic. She loves to talk to people. She loves to connect with people. And I think that that's going to work in her favor. The question is, how will she compare against her competitors? Only time will tell.
I'm sure there's a lot of people wanting to know that if you can wakeboard behind a boat, does that mean you'll easily be able to wakeboard here with the cable pulling you? Is there a big difference?
On a cable, you have 3 different starting points, one being in the water, the second one being starting off a dock, sliding off it, and the third one being sitting on a bench. Whereas on a boat, you only have the one starting in the water. And then the actual speed, it's a constant speed, whereas behind a boat, you get pulled up gradually by the boat.
Good luck. Thank you.
This couldn't be more perfect. Wakeboarding is the best. I love it. I couldn't be more happy.
Jade first took to wakeboarding like a duck to water at the age of 10.
The weather and the conditions for wakeboarding couldn't be more perfect. The water is glassy and it's just an incredible day to wakeboard.
That was epic. Our next travel destination takes us to the majestic greens of the Arabella Golf Course with my fellow contestant Sander. So stay indoors and look out for any low-flying golf balls.
Everyone could do it. Everyone's my competitor, but there's something about Sander. I just think he has that X factor.
I'm actually quite excited to play. So this is going to be a lot of fun, especially on this beautiful, beautiful course. I have found myself in golfer's paradise here at the prestigious Arabella Golf Estate. Nestled against the peaceful Bot River Lagoon, one begins to think, how on earth do you keep a level head on the course with all this beauty surrounding you? Well, that's what I'm here to find out. And joining me today is the director of golf, Jonathan. Ooh-wee! I think I should have gone first, because I don't know how I'm going to match that, my brother.
Eat that one.
So now I'm walking up to my tee, feeling quite confident. Well, as my brother always says, let the big dogs eat. And I take a wild swing, and there I am thinking my main problem is the fade to the right, but I hooked that ball so far to the left, went far off the fairway into the bushes, and I mean, a golfer that can't tee off is pretty much like a chef that can't even boil an egg. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna be in the rough for a bit. So then the crew asked me to jump into the bushes to find my ball for the segment. And I don't know how I feel about that, but let's dive in, let's have some fun. Yo, I think I'm gonna need some proper gardening tools here. So Jonathan just told me he's a fully qualified PGA member with a handicap of 1. What have I just got myself into? I don't know how to play this game like he does. Finally out the sand and onto the green. This course really is for the professionals. And that is number 1 in the Western Cape. The questions I had prepared for Jonathan were okay, but I sort of was always reverting back to my lines and relying on them, so I was struggling a wee bit. But I hear you guys are doing upgrades. What more could you add to this wonderful course?
Yeah, we've done a few new bunkers. And obviously with technology going the way it is these days, we had to lengthen the course a little bit as well.
Yeah.
So we added a few new tee boxes and changed the shape of some of the holes.
So as the course develops, so does technology. Please tell us how players are adapting to the new equipment in the game.
And as they say, you drive for show and you putt for dough. We've got the tailor-made putter here. There's a nice weight at the back to pull all the weight to the back of the club, as well as weights on the side. And that gives the putt a great balance through the ball and hopefully allows you to sink more putts.
So the sun is setting, the director's freaking out because the sun is the only light available to us, the camera's freaking out, and I'm really struggling just to get the questions out as fast as I can.
So what can you tell me about the art of putting?
When I was relying on my script, I felt I was overthinking things a bit too much. And then once I'd gotten off the script and forgotten the lines I'd prepared, the crew asked me to think of things on the spot, and that's when I felt more comfortable and at ease.
Oh, one more thing. I understand that there are 147 bird species around the estate. Am I correct?
That's correct.
Well, make that 148, brother, because it's about to be a birdie.
Great
your
putt.
boy. Jana, thank you so much.
Fantastic. Great having you here today.
The water hazards weren't treating me well out there today, so I think we're going to head on over to Leon to show us some proper water sports. He's going to be kayaking down the Hermanus coastline.
Next up, Leon goes in search of seals and Zoe enjoys the world-class Arabella Hotel and Spa.
I'm ready.
I see things mighty clear today. I'm alive.
The best time to drive the new C-Class is now.
This is Presenter Search on 3, where our travelogue challenge takes Leon to whale and seal watching hotspot Hermanus.
For my kayaking challenge, I had such a great crew. When out on the water, I was promised to meet some seals. I am just stoked for this day. Okay, hands down, one of the best activities in Hermanus has to be sea kayaking. Not only do you get so deep and personal with nature, you also get to experience the marine life from a completely different perspective. Also, it's a pretty good workout, I understand, but do dress for the part. You know what they say, you can't have your kayak and heat it too. Yo, Herman, you guys really do it in style. I thought it was just kayaking today, but this must be the world's biggest kayak.
Absolutely. Today we've got a special sea launch just for you guys.
Ren, I've recently learned that the original kayaks from 4,000 years ago were made from stitched seal skin stretched over whale carcasses. Now, that's a bit extreme, so what do you use today to make a modern-day kayak?
It's developed slightly from that. There's various different types of kayaks that one can pick and choose, from fiberglass options through to what we have here. These kayaks are rotor-molded, plastic, sit-on-top sea kayaks. It sounds like a mouthful, but it's actually quite simple. With these, when you sit on top, you stay on top.
You've mentioned the abundance of marine life. What can we expect to see today if we're lucky?
Well, Leon, what we will see today is the Cape Fur seal. There are plenty of them along our shoreline. There's even an island not even more than 40 kilometers away from here that's got 50 to 60,000 Cape Fur seals. And then during whale season, we do find that the southern rights come and visit the waters over here.
Well, I'm very excited with the possibility of maybe meeting a seal today. Can I get on a kayak and go?
Absolutely, Leon. Rian is going to be joining you today. He's just busy prepping the kayaks, and we're going to be on the water soon.
Well, let's seal the deal, bro.
Great.
How's it, Rian? Ready to go?
We're ready to go.
Well, on set, everyone was basically in wetsuits and everything. I took my shirt off in my boardies, got in the kayak. I didn't feel weird. I do that kind of stuff all the time, but yeah, I hope nobody else felt weird.
Ready to go?
I think my strengths were that I'm an active guy and I like to be outside. I was really comfortable with the kayaking. So out in the water, looking for seals. I've got all these seal jokes in my back pocket I'm dying to use. A lot of kelp, everything looks like seals. And then suddenly one of these kelps wave at me and I'm like, that's a seal, we've made it, day made. So now we're surrounded by seals, having the time of my life, getting some great footage. I think one actually waved at me. I felt very special, had a connection there. Guys, I've got some seals playing right behind me over here. I don't know if you can see them, but it's really majestic, amazing nature. I'm so close to marine life. It is fantastic. I was a little pressed for time and nervous because I want to do a good job. Rian's over there getting closer. We're going to see if we can get ourselves acquainted with some marine mammals. Let's do this. Just interacting with the marine life was a new thing for me. I was trying to get really close to the seals, getting good shots and giving good links. Everything felt good. I loved the kayaking. I loved seeing the seals. Everything went fantastic. Okay, so maybe adventure's not your thing. We're just to get pampered after a long day on the water. I'm out of the water, rowing towards the boat, trying to do my closing link. Bit too much speed. I think I kind of hit the boat, try to correct myself. I think it turned out okay.
Well, lucky for you, we have Zoe Brown at the Arabella's award-winning spa to show you how to get treated right.
But first, competitive Leon is not to be outdone by Jade's big entrance.
Okay, guys, looks like Jade set the bar pretty high for an opening sequence. How's this for a closing?
From rock pools to spa baths, will Zoe also make a splash?
Let's get a taste of the good life. Now, sorry. And what better place to do it, and what better place than getting my I'm doing pamper twice. When I drew the card for a spa treatment, the director and the cameraman's telling me I'm sounding too presentery, the radio voice is coming through, I need to be more Zoe on the camera. I keep questioning whether this is normal. Is it normal to redo something? I'm thinking, am I really that bad? And this is something I've always wanted to try. Welcome to the best of the good life.
Hi, Zoe.
Arabella Spa is famous for its African rainforest experience. What can we expect?
The African rainforest experience involves hot and cold water, so it's really nice for the body, it's detoxifying and improves circulation.
I'm speaking to Claire and I'm just not getting all the answers I'm hoping, but now I'm doubting myself and I'm just thinking, you know, maybe I'm not asking it the right way, I'm not forming things the right way, so I was very unsure of myself. What makes this experience so unique?
The rainforest experience has 14 different steps. So not like other spas where you only got the steam and the sauna.
I'm just trying to make Claire feel comfortable. Just asking her questions, trying to feed off with the little bit that I did receive, just to get her talking.
All right, so you're gonna change for me and then we're gonna go through.
I'm very excited, but I have to be honest, if I don't tie up this hair, I'm gonna look like Scary Spice after my African rainforest experience. So let me go tie up my hair, get comfortable, and I'll see you in the exfoliating room. In the beginning, I was slightly uncomfortable, and then Claire covered me up, and the minute I was covered up, but I was like, okay, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with lying on a slab with the door open, cameraman, soundman, director. There's no turning back. If the camera catches one wrong angle, all dignity goes out the door.
And speaking of dignity, is this the guy from 300?
I just saw a green man with cucumbers on his eyes coming out. Jonathan? I did not take this to be your thing.
It's not Jonathan, it's Basil from London.
You look more like the Incredible Hulk.
Just please don't tell anybody.
After a good sea salt scrub comes a purifying rub with local ingredients.
So what kind of mud mask is this?
So this is Sparlicious range. It's a grapefruit and thyme range that I'm using on you today.
Oh, it smells delicious, and I actually think I got a little bit on my face. I'm surprisingly comfortable being rubbed down with mud and being able to ask her some questions. I thought the mud was a playful element to just relax and just have fun with the moment.
Zoe.
Mr. Judge.
How are you?
I'm good. I just didn't expect to see you not seeing me at my best.
I've been watching from a distance. So how are you finding it? We've obviously put you in a very awkward situation. You've got mud on your face. You're half clothed. You're holding on for dear life to your towel. And you've got to conduct interviews. People are rubbing you down. So through all of this, how hard is it to bring out your personality?
So far, I think it's going okay. I haven't had any experience, first of all, so I have nothing to measure it against. But this has been a big learning curve, a lot of stopping and going. So I don't know whether I'm doing good or bad just yet, but we'll have to wait and see what the final take looks like. I was hoping it would be a little bit more relaxing. I was hoping there would be a lot more pampering, but none of that came. It was just, try and get the shots done, try and get the right angles, too many people observing. There was never any peace and quiet. I think my strongest moment is being comfortable in a bikini around a lot of people, very little privacy, and just getting the job done. This is so refreshing. It's beating on my back, so it's a nice little massage that I'm getting. I did end up finding my voice. That closing link was a lot more me in comparison to how we started off the day. Water at first it was ice cold, but now it's warmed up and it's actually so soothing.
From a rainforest to a fynbos experience with Lady Nam, Nambita Ben Mazwi.
We are here in Gansbaai Flower Valley Conservation Trust, and I have to tell you, this place is absolutely gorgeous. The link is going well. I like to keep it natural, so I never know what I'm gonna say next. And I'm trying to concentrate because I have these muggies coming up my legs and into my dress. But I will be honest with you, the camera crew was more to handle than anything else.
Crocodile shoes, what is that? Snake?
Dude, like, it was the only flat, okay? Fynbos is found in only a few selected areas of the Eastern and Western Cape. And I'm lucky enough to be in one of those few areas that is working hard at protecting this very rare South African heritage. Flower Valley Conservation Trust. I have to say, guys, this place is absolutely breathtaking. And today, I'm gonna learn how to pick fynbos responsibly. So let's go. Bronwyn.
Hi, nice to see you again.
You. So we have Bronwyn here, the fynbos ecologist, correct?
That's right. I'm actually responsible for all the conservation extension work and the research that goes on in the field working with the suppliers.
So where are we heading to?
We're heading up into the mountains and we're going to go find some fynbos to show you how to harvest fynbos responsibly.
Wait, those mountains?
Those mountains.
Okay, you know what? I'm used to getting my hands dirty, so I think we can do this.
Challenge accepted. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, shoo. I love how comfortably you look walking and I'm fighting with the bushes.
Watch out. Watch your step and watch for snakes.
Oh, snakes? What did you say?
Yep, snakes.
I'm actually loving this because I used to be a tomboy who used to collect bugs in her lunchbox when I was younger. So I'm loving being in there. I just wish I dressed appropriately because I have cuts all down my leg. But I'm loving it nonetheless, and it's a new experience, so.
But you won't recognize it like this in the store because usually what they do is they dye it.
On that note, I actually learned that your sustainability harvesting program has a vulnerability index, correct?
Yes.
How does that work and where would this fall?
Basically what the vulnerability index was trying to take the knowledge we do have on fynbos and trying to give them a score to see how vulnerable they would be to a negative impact.
Interviewing Bronwyn is absolutely natural and easy. She is a bundle of joy. She's got the gift of the gab. And I'm loving this girl. She's feeding off me.
It can be picked and it can handle quite a lot of impact.
So this is good to go.
This is good to go. Behind us, yeah, is actually Protea compacta, and it's one of the species I actually want to show you how to harvest.
I absolutely love that because the Protea is my mom's favorite flower, and we definitely want to keep that around.
Fantastic, let's do it.
So I'm thinking my strongest moment is when I'm getting personal, incorporating my mom, thinking about all those memories, and I think it's coming across quite well.
So the next step, what you're going to do is you're going to make sure you cut it at an angle, okay? Like that. And the reason why we do that is that you can see now no water can sit on this plant now. It's all going to run off because the water makes that it rots and it can also spread disease.
Okay, so taking everything you've said into consideration, I clearly can't cut from here, so...
Nope.
Find me another one?
I think we're going to have to do that.
Okay. With the sustainability harvesting program covering so much land in the Western Cape, I mean, where's the money coming from?
We're very lucky to have a lot of funding coming from the WWF Nedbank Green Trust.
Incorporating a sponsor element, it's quite challenging because you don't want to make it sound too hard sell, but I understand the business process and the importance behind it. And with Nedbank's positioning around being environmentally friendly, it was easy.
Providing support to the landowners and our members, as well as a research and monitoring aspect. So hopefully in the next 15 years, we'll have enough data to finally answer those really tough questions.
So the Nedbank card holders at home can actually feel very proud of themselves with all the green banking products because you guys are funding this.
Thank you. Right, let's go.
Responsible green picking.
Perfect! Well done.
I have South African heritage right in my hand, and actually I feel like I've contributed to something absolutely huge. So thank you for teaching me.
Anytime.
With my Protea in hand, I've done my bit, and what you can do at home is next time you're buying your girlfriend, yourself, your family some fynbos, remember to ask the retailer if the fynbos was picked responsibly. Go green, or go home. My ride awaits. All right, so next up, we have my fellow thespian contestant, Chris. He's going to be sandboarding, and ladies, he might have his top off. Masamba, Jonathan.
I feel good at this moment because I've done snowboarding before. I know snowboarding is different to sandboarding, but at least I've got a little bit of an idea on what it's going to be like.
What's up,
Hi, Chris. How you doing, Chris? What's up, gents? Oh, man, that was harder than I thought it was going to be.
No, well, that's only the beginning of your day.
I'm looking forward to the rest of it. I was running through the fynbos over here. Beautiful, man. I know the fynbos keeps the dunes together. What are we doing to protect the biodiversity of this ecosystem?
Well, we're encouraging clients and guests and visitors to stay on the paths and not deviate from the paths. And then also we've got a dedicated line that we run our sandboards on and try and stay in that path so the fynbos can regrow in the other areas which we don't utilize on the dune.
I know that sandboarding can be an extreme sport. How high is it?
Well, the dune is 230 meters high. It's one of the highest commercial dunes in Africa. But don't worry, Chris, we won't take you that high. We'll start off with your 20 meters.
Well, 20 meters is good enough for me, man. Let's do it.
Let's hit it.
Well, I haven't even started sandboarding, but my adrenaline's already up, so it's keeping me warm, it's keeping me amped. Running up those dunes at the moment is burning my quads, it's burning my glutes. It's some serious work, man, but I'm trying to get there just so that I can get into the action. All right, I beat you to the top. Okay, cool. So let's get the sand on the board, right?
There we go.
Okay, what do we need to start with first?
We're going to wax your board.
Clinton from SA Tourism is like the kingpin of adventure. He knows his stuff, so I'm really loving what I'm getting from him. All right, Eddie, are you going to show me how to wax this board?
Okay, so basically what you do is you take a bit of a wax, apply it under the board everywhere.
He's reminding me a little of Mr. Miyagi. Instead of Daniel's son, it's Chris' son. I'd prepared a bunch of stuff, but nothing worked out as planned, and I just had to go with the flow. Like that moment where the sand blew into my face, I had to just use it to my advantage. Wax on, wax off. Sand everywhere. That gives a new meaning to bite the dust, eh? I'm standing on a wax board at this moment in time. It is really slippery. I didn't expect this. I'm gonna be going super fast. Let's see what happens. This is 20 meters high. It doesn't seem as high as it feels, but from up here, it is really high. But if I have to break a bone or a limb, anything for my first debut. Let's make this happen. Boom. All right, cool. Can I hold on to you here? Don't let me go, eh?
I won't.
Hey, man. Listen, these guys are just showing me via theory. They haven't even shown me practically. I'm nervous, man.
All right. You bend your knees.
Okay.
Hands on the side for gravity. Like straight up.
Straight up.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, dude, this is hectic. As I'm going down, I'm thinking, just enjoy the experience. Don't bail. Don't bail. Don't go too fast, and don't go into that fynbos. I bail. I'm back! But I think I recovered quite well. Right now, my adrenaline is up, and I'm just going a little too fast. I'm slipping over my own words. I know exactly what I want to say, but it's not coming out the way I want it. And yeah, I hope to see you guys soon. Whoa, Clinton! That was pretty cool, man. That was epic. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Well, at least now I can say that I've climbed and sandboarded. What an adrenaline rush, man.
It was a pleasure.
Can we take that again for pleasure? Hope you guys had much as fun as I had. Guys, I hope you had as much fun. Like, come on. I always feel bad for making people having to work for my mistakes, but sorry, dude. It's TV. Clinton, wow, what an epic adventure. Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure.
Wow, you really took care of this place. What an adventure. I've got some sand in my pockets, and I've got some sand elsewhere. But let me go and change and take it over to Zipozake at the Klein Refeed Cheese Factory to see what she got up to, hey?
Coming up, Zipozake gets cheesy and Kanya gets breezy, overcoming a fear of heights. This is Presenter Search on 3. We're in Stanford with Miss SA 2014, Zipozake Zokufa.
Oh, the arrival was incredible. Got to drive a Merc. Oh, it was so smooth. Really, really enjoying it. I feel in control. It's absolutely beautiful. It's in a place where I least expected it to be. There's a river close by, the mountain. It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Opening link, I'm excited to do. I feel like I've got it in my mind. I've got it under control. But there's obviously things around me that are happening that I need to take care of. For example, getting out of the car and delivering straight away. They say it's the early bird that catches the worm, but it's the second mouse that gets the cheese. And today, here at Klein Rivier Cheese Farm, I'm like an excited mouse on a mission to discover the process of cheese making.
This family-run farm has made cheese for the past 20 years.
Hello. How are you? Good, yourself? So Yaku tells me I need to change my wardrobe. I'm comfortable and I'm keen on whatever. So I've got my boots, my gum boots that I have to put on, a coat, I've got the hairnet to put on, and so I'm down for anything right now. Yaku, I'm your assistant for today, but it seems like you started off without me. How far are we at in this process?
This morning, early, we start pasteurizing the milk.
The smells are quite potent. I've never ever smelt anything like that.
I stir for about 10 minutes. Now the cheese is ready for molding.
Well, I can't wait to get cheese making.
So this is what little Miss Muffet was eating, curds and whey.
I'm literally helping out and being active and partaking, so I'm really enjoying it. So we've just extracted the curd, and it doesn't look like much now, but once it's gone through the molding process, it's going to become a beautiful cheese. So Yaku, now we're in the process of molding the curd, but it doesn't really look like cheese.
The cheese granule starts melt now, and I'm going to turn the cheese. You're going to see what happened to the curd.
And what does it taste like?
Nothing.
The curd is in little bricks, so you turn them upside down every couple of minutes. So right now I'm surrounded by loaves and loaves of cheese. Basically what happened was we placed the cheese in the brine to let it set for 2 days, and now we bring in another process, the process of waxing. So we're going to be painting the loaves and pasting them back on the rack. Okay, so there's Joe in the maturing room, just casually waxing, and he's in his element. He really looks like he's into it. Joe, is this what you do in your spare time?
Girl, don't disturb me. But yes, this is what I do during my time off. Some people meditate. I wax on and wax on and wax on.
Did you mean wax on, wax off?
No, Zipo, I mean wax on, wax on, wax on. The only time you wax off is when you eat it.
The fruits of their labor, tasting some of Klein Rivier's award-winning cheeses.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm really enjoying it. My time here at Klein Rivier Cheese Farm was a breeze. Kanya, I hope you can step it up. No pressure.
Drawing fat biking was exciting. I've never heard of fat biking. I'm quite excited to see what I can do with it. So I have to walk along the side of the beach, and as I'm walking, I have my mark already, but I cannot mess this link up because the beach is perfect. Not a single step is on the beach. So the minute I get on the beach, I need to hit my link the very first time and nail it. Pressure. You'd never imagine, in all this peaceful and silent tranquility, that you can get some activity that gets your blood pumping. First time I didn't nail my link. I didn't get it the first time, and I was worried. I was panicking already. Well, just off the coast of Hermanus in Gans Bay, Dave has found one. Some call it dune biking, but we call it fat biking. Been here for hours now, dude. Dune biking. Where are the bikes? Whoa. Hey, Dave, hey, stop, stop, hey! Come on, man.
Hey.
I've been waiting for hours, dude.
Sorry, man, sorry.
So this is the fat bike, the two-wheel machine that gets it done. Dave got onto the beach, and the lighting wasn't all that great. In terms of fog, it was still very misty. So we had to do the interview and the opening link. But then later on, when the weather actually cleared up, we went back and did the interview again. I wasn't sure how that works out, but we tried it, and I think it worked out. So this is it, the fat bike. Dave, what is this two-wheel machine?
This thing is the 4x4 of mountain bikes. It's absolutely stunning. It's got nearly 5-inch tires, specially designed for sand, for snow, for any terrain. Very soft.
Dave is a very nice guy. A lot of energy on talking about the bikes and a lot of passion about the bikes. And they just started now with the fat bikes here in South Africa. So he's really excited to tell me about them. Having the drone following me on the bike is quite fun. I'm starting to chase Dave because I'm quite confident now on the bike, and I try to pull off a wheelie on the beach. It didn't come off the way I wanted it to, but I still kept my balance. That's important. But me and Dave were kind of racing. He didn't know it though. All right, Dave. Yes. Beach was fun, but it was too easy. Want to take it to the limit? Let's hit the dunes. Helmet matches my bike. I'm good to go. Let's go. Let's go. Riding towards Ruta, and he's quite a buff guy, and he has quite a bit of information about how to ride the sand dunes. It's different from riding the beach. Very different. That dune was massive, like a monster dune.
Calm down, calm down. That was the green run. That was the baby run. Now we're going to hit the monster over there.
Meeting Ruta is cool. He seems like a very energetic guy. He's been riding bikes for like 30 years already. Started showing off a little bit. I'm sure I could do that too.
Sorry, man. Nice jump there, dude. So we're getting to the big dunes now. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to take lots of back brake on the right-hand side, body weight back, legs nice and firm, and just let the bike roll.
Let it roll,
let it roll, man. Let it roll.
Let's go. I'm about to go down this huge dune, and the scary thing is I actually have a phobia of heights. I realized when I'm looking down that this is actually quite high, and I just start going, and it was fun. Close to the bottom, at least. Awesome day, thanks, bro. But you know what? You guys can eat my dust, because I'm done for the day. I'm out of here. I'm going down the dune, and they taught me like this trick you can do with your back wheel, where you like lock the brake, and then they call it slaying or something like that. And I go down and I do it over and over again. It was easy, after the first try at least. My strongest moment was being on the bike and experiencing it. I hope that comes out on screen because I really had a great time. It was fun. It was something I'd never done before, and I'm gonna do it again with my mates, definitely. Woo! It's been a fun day fat biking at Gans Bay. Over to Mishka over at Monkey Town. In case you get confused, she's the tall, lovely one.
I really, like no one gets it, I really love monkeys. I find myself at Monkey Town today and I just made a new friend. Meet little baby Morgan, and he does not want to be with me. I found myself at Monkey Town Rescue, I can't. It's crazy because I have a monkey on me everywhere, biting me. I'm struggling with my words. He's not working with me, nothing is working. One of the 28 species. Not going so well. Very nice to meet you. Ooh, who are these two little fellas?
Luke and Chapetto. They're going to be following us the whole day.
Oh, interesting. Hello. Hello. Alan, at Monkey Town, you focus a lot on educating and teaching people about the importance of nature. Now, I want to know, when giving your educational tours, what is the main message you try to get across?
Well, as you can see, at Monkey Town, humans are the ones kept in a cage, and monkeys go where they want to go.
It's absolutely amazing when you walk through a tunnel and you have two spider monkeys walking above you. Well, I was scared most of the time, hoping no little accidents will happen from up there. But it was so cool. It was insane. I want to ask you, is there any way I can actually interact with these little cute fellas? Introducing my questions, I feel it's a really bad habit. I'm so used to doing it. I'm aware that CB's has a very sad story.
Definitely. One of the saddest stories at the whole of Monkey Town. He is our recovered alcoholic monkey. His previous owner gave him beer for 6 months and then brandy and Coca-Cola for 2.5 years.
I think this shows that having a monkey as a pet is impossible.
Definitely not. A monkey can die of a broken heart as soon as 5 days without attention. Ooh. Having a monkey as a pet is the same like looking after a 2-year-old human child for the rest of your life.
Wow, oh, I'm so sorry, little CBs. Is there any other monkeys I can give some love and attention to? Definitely. Not reacting at all. I see a little Rex coming towards me and I lose the best moment I could have had. I'm so nervous. First link didn't go too well. See Rex. Lost the whole complete moment. Oh, wow, this is so cute. Hello. Walking in, they jump on you. They want your attention, and that's the best experience ever. And I really thought their paws would be hard, and it's so soft, and they have blunt little nails, and they crawl all over you, and then they jump to the crew. I mean, it's been absolutely amazing. This is what I love. Alan, there's 28 different species of monkeys at Monkey Town, correct?
That's correct.
What species do we find in here?
And here, on your shoulder, is a Bolivian squirrel monkey. You find him in South America, and they live for about 21 years.
Alan is amazing. I love Alan. He's informative, he's interacting with me. I struggled a bit because this was my first one-on-one with someone where I actually had to go and interview them, but I learned so much from him. Why do they like throwing rocks so much? Hey?
They need to check if you can sing.
Okay, do you think I should try singing?
Let's ask them.
Oh.
Wow, and you haven't even started.
Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. This is absolutely insane. I take a chance, I sing a song, and I'm hoping to get applause. Meanwhile, I get stones thrown at me.
Whoa!
Look, okay, this is seriously a tough crowd. Is my voice that bad? Okay, clear. I hope you guys were much more entertained than they were. This is the moment where I'm happy, I'm me, I'm letting go. The beginning was really hard, you know, trying to be who I think I have to be. But now, when I just let go and I'm interacting with it, I'm being thrown with stones, but I'm having so much fun. Wait, Alan, I need to get out of here.
Okay, Tammy, stop it.
Next up, Phat Joe reports back to co-judges Jeannie and Bonang on how the 10 finalists did in the challenge. Who will stay in the spotlight?
3 overall winners will walk away with dream jobs on SABC3. They'll each get to drive a luxury Mercedes-Benz to their shoots for a year, receive 10,000 Rand in spending money from Nedbank. And because a presenter needs to look stylish at all times, what better way than a 50,000 Rand Woolworths gift card to take care of all your fashion needs?
Flymango.com. Why not today?
This is Presenter Search on 3, and the 10 finalists are facing their second elimination.
Contestants, congratulations. It's been an awesome week full of adventure for you. And we can see you really throwing yourself into this whole presenting gig. Some of you have got the cuts and bruises to prove it. Let's hope it was worth it.
Going into elimination, I feel quite nervous, as always, because, you know, somebody's going to go home and it's not a nice feeling or a place to be.
It's not like the first one. It's going to happen again, seeing someone go home. It's not comfortable.
Welcome to your second elimination. As you know, with Presenter Search on 3, there's never a dull moment and always a curveball. Tonight, we won't be eliminating just one contestant. In fact, we will be eliminating 2. So 2 spotlights will be going out.
I knew this was coming. 2 people, there's always a twist.
Judges, over to you.
Hi, contestants. That's a lot of news to take in. But congratulations to those of you who did really work hard and really did create some magical moments for us. Unfortunately, not all of you did that, and some just failed to blow us away.
Elimination is obviously never easy. Today, it's going to be even harder because I've gotten so close to the group this last week. And personally, I feel nervous.
With TV, you never know what to expect, so I feel like anything is possible because you don't know how well you did, you don't know how much they mean what they say. I know they mean what they say, but anything can happen in TV.
All right, contestants, the elimination starts right now.
My stomach is turning. My stomach is turning, just like those spotlights. Can they actually just get this over and done with right now? Just rip the Band-Aid off.
Every time those 3 lights move, your heart sinks.
Contestants, the spotlights that you see in front of you represent your life in this competition. When the spotlight on you fades, it means that your journey on Presenter Search on 3 has come to an end. When we call out your name, please step forward. It means you are in the bottom 3 and might be one of the 2 people leaving us tonight.
My stomach is in knots.
The first person in our bottom 3 tonight is... Mishka Patel. Mishka, it's about finding those magic moments. That's what showbiz is all about.
I can't believe I missed the monkey. I can't believe I didn't use it to my advantage to make this incredible TV moment. I think it just gave me a huge fright and I lost track of what I'm doing and it was a definite missed opportunity.
The next person to join our bottom three is Zipo Zak. Zipo, you are an incredible musical talent, but your presenter talent needs a lot of work.
It was a difficult challenge for me, but yeah, it's important to be a good listener if you want to do well in this business and take direction.
And the last person in the bottom three tonight is Danilo.
Hearing my name was probably one of the hardest things I think I've experienced in a while. You just assume it's the end of the road.
Danilo, a very, very tough week for you. We found that you're coasting, you're relying on your confidence, you're relying on your past TV experience, and you're not breaking out of your shell, you're not improving, and we want you to give us something new and something fresh.
The next two contestants to be eliminated from Presenter Search on 3 are Mishka Patel
and Zipo Zak.
I'm speechless.
Can't believe it's the end of the road. Yeah.
Judging on my feedback and how I'm feeling and how my week went, it's not really a surprise for me.
It was relief, but also at the same time, two of these people are going home, and all three have become my friends.
Two incredible, beautiful women that just bring so much light to any room. I'm gonna miss them dearly. The laughs that I have with both Z and Mishka, who am I gonna have fun with now?
The more people that leave, the better my chances are of winning, but also the closer my chances of maybe being next.
Join us next Friday evening at 7:30 as the now only 8 contestants battle it out for 3 spots on SABC3.
Win your share of 4 million rand in dreams. Dial *120 *762# to enter.